much. It's a pleasure to meet you. Thank you very much.
I'm having an absolute corker of a day. I've tried some fantastic dishes. I've been given rosettes out like they were penny sweets. Oh, I don't know who I'm going to pick. It's really tough.
Over at Lloyd's judging table, he's still on the hunt for the next modern British classic that will appeal to the whole nation.
We are searching for a really compelling, exciting, beautifully prepared dish that makes you want to taste a dish over and over again.
Lloyd's standards are high, so the pressure's on for our final cook of the day. Angela Wilson is cooking her version of an old favourite, chicken tikka.
I'm actually really nervous now, and I know he's really quite tough, and obviously he needs to be because he knows his food, which is brilliant, but I've got a dish that I think he'll quite like, so hopefully, fingers crossed, it'll be okay. My name's Angela, and my dish is a chicken tikka marinated in fresh mangoes and a carrot and pomegranate salad. I've just always loved cooking. My father taught me at a really early age. I think I must have been about 8 years old. Food plays a huge part in the family. Me and my sister cooking in the kitchen is just fantastic. That's when we all get together and have lots of fun, and we're sitting around the table, really relaxed and happy, aren't we? Yes. This dish has got a twist to it because it's got fresh mango in it, and quite often in chicken tikka you wouldn't put fresh mango. Look, you'd want to eat that, wouldn't you? Look. And then I just thought, well, what can I put with it? Tamarind chutney and some mint and coriander chutney. Two of the famous chutneys all over India. Carrot, colourful, pomegranate, which is fantastic. Fresh coriander, some nice fantastic tamarind. So there you go, there was my dish created. Would you like to taste it?
Hi, Angela.
Hello.
Gosh, it looks so wonderful. I just want to dive into it right now.
It's a twist on chicken tikka, and the twist is actually the chicken is marinated in fresh mango and mango pickle, which makes the chicken really moist and delicious, really.
And then what else have we got in there?
And then we've got two fantastic chutneys, which if you went along to the streets of India, you'd see all over the place, which is a mint and coriander chutney and the fantastic tamarind chutney.
OK. Well, let's see what it's like. It's quite interesting because everyone in this country feels that they know chicken tikka because it's become almost a sort of British dish. It's a big challenge. So,
but they don't know about my chicken tikka.
Well, too often people think that chicken tikka is just a few cubes of chicken grilled and with some sort of Indian flavour. Whereas this is so complex, it tastes like some of the best food I've had in India.
Oh, thank you.
The tamarind marinade is just wonderful. Incredible combination of flavors. You're really clever. I love every single thing about it. So I would be thrilled to give you...
Thank you, sir. Oh, my God.
Angela's chicken tikka was so spectacular that for many people it will totally redefine the dish. The colour, the flavour, the intensity, the passion, it's a total winner, that dish.
I do really believe in this dish. It's taken me a long time to perfect, so I was really pleased I got the rosette.
The tastings are over, and it's decision time for our judges. They've tasted hundreds of dishes throughout the day.
A rosette. So congratulations. Thank you, Mum. Without a shadow of a doubt, it's a rosette there.
Thank you.
There's been some fantastic cooking. I've been blown away by the quality. How do you choose between greatness and greatness? I don't know, but that's what I have to do.
I would be delighted to give you a rosette, and I would like to see you this afternoon. There we go.
The two rosettes that I've given out are for dishes that could go all the way.
Thank you, sir.
Now they have to pick one favourite each from all of their rosette winners to take through to judges' headquarters, where only one can win the last remaining place in the semi-finals.
Thank you so much, Nebworth. We've had a fantastic day. So, rosette winners, get ready to hear your fate.
It came down to 2, and when it really came down to it was sweet versus savoury. And the winner is Tony Appleton and his bread and butter pudding. Congratulations.
Straight away it brought back memories of my mother. I think, God, she's been looking after me today.
I can only take one through. And my dish of the day was fantastic and original. And it's Ellie and her cheesecake crumble.
I didn't think it was going to be me because there were some beautiful cakes out there. It's so nice to have someone that, you know, knows a bit about baking and say that they like my food. It's really great.
My favourite was Rachel's spiced belly pork with vegetable meat.
Absolute gobsmacked. I am so happy right now.
Only 2 dishes had real star quality. And it was a very difficult decision to make about who my favourite was going to be. But I think Angela Wilson's chicken tikka, pomegranate and carrot salad was thrilling. You're my winner for today. Thank you.
I really would love to win this competition. That would be just absolutely amazing.
But for our 4 picks of the day, the competition has only just begun.
So we found 4 glorious recipes. Next, they go head-to-head to find the best of the best.
This is the heart of the Cotswolds, and this is Judges' headquarters, where one dish will move a step closer to the ultimate prize.
I'm kind of scared, but I believe in my cheesecake. I've practiced it to death, so I'm hopeful, definitely.
A place on the shelves of Marks & Spencer. Going head-to-head, 4 passionate judges, each vying to keep their chosen dish in the competition. Stacey's pick of the day was Ellie's rhubarb crumble cheesecake.
The rhubarb crumble cheesecake was fantastic. Each element was executed perfectly.
Winning Lloyd over was Angela's chicken tikka.
If the point of food is to taste fabulous and exciting, that dish delivers.
Anne is backing Rachel's confit of winter-spiced belly pork.
It was absolutely delicious and it was very tender as well.
And Tom is championing Tony's bread and butter pudding.
It's flawless, magnificent. It is the perfect bread and butter pudding.
In the HQ kitchen, our final 4 have just one chance to perfect their dishes.
It's really good. When I saw the other dishes, I was a little bit nervous. I mean, you can't really argue with a bread and butter pudding just out of the oven when it's all puffed up and delicious.
So this is rhubarb and ginger crumble cheesecake.
It's nearly good as a bread and butter pudding. Ellie's cheesecake and crumble I thought was absolutely excellent. Absolutely beautiful.
Thank you.
I think I've got a bit of competition there, to be honest with you.
Are you competitive, Rachel? A little bit. Probably a little bit.
I think my biggest threat is probably going to be the chicken tikka. That is the one that really nudges up to my dish.
I'm really nervous. The pork's still in the oven. My crackling's not crackling.
How long should it take?
It should take 40 minutes. It's been in 50 now and it's about to go.
Quite confident, but I am also a bit worried. It's always been a dream. I've always thought, oh, I bet this could be sold in a supermarket, but never really done anything about it. So this is the first opportunity I've had. I just hope for the best, really.
With a place on their shelves at stake, Marks & Spencer's product development team is recreating the 4 dishes to assess the strengths and the challenges of each one.
The rhubarb crumble cheesecake. Now, I think that's a really exciting combination. We know people love crumble, we know they love cheesecake, and you've got them both combined in one dish. Pork belly, very wintry dish and quite a simple dish. But pork is still a little bit niche. Everybody loves bread and butter pudding. It looks very comforting, but there's a lot of alcohol in there. The chicken tikka sounds like a lovely dish, but it's quite complex for the customer to put together. Here you'd have to put your chicken tikka into a basket, you have to put your little chutneys into separate dishes. It's quite fiddly and time-consuming for customers to do.
But the supermarket has no say in the verdict. The judge's decision is final. Back in the judge's HQ kitchen, the finishing touches are being added to the dishes.
It's not crackled.
Rachel was having a little bit of a hard time with her crackling. I actually felt really sorry for her.
I don't know why.
I don't think they had the oven up high enough, and so she never got the crackling going.
Really quite horrified by the fact that it didn't crackle.
I think it's a pretty good slice, actually. I'm quite impressed.
I always knew at this stage that I would be up against some really good cooks, so I kind of prepared myself and tried to make the dish as brilliant as I could. Not good.
They've done all they can. The fate of their dish is now in the hands of the experts.
They each have to taste all 4 dishes, but only one can go through.
Unable to vote for their own dish, each judge must convince the others to vote for theirs.
Now this is a dessert to remember. It's a rhubarb cheesecake crumble. We've got ginger biscuits, we've got a baked cheesecake packed with rhubarb, which is fantastically underused. It's 2 desserts in one. It is seriously exciting.
I know that Stacey loved it, because she obviously put me through, but the other 3, I have no idea. They seem pretty hard to please.
You know, the only problem with it is...
It's too good?
No.
It's better than yours?
No, it's got great texture. But if I were blindfolded, I could not tell that had rhubarb in it.
No.
On the day, she did have chunks of rhubarb in it. It was like a fool.
It is a brilliant idea. It's lovely texture. But where's the rhubarb?
Yeah, I can see the potential.
How about this?
Whoa.
This here
Whoa, that's big.
is a confit of winter spiced belly pork with a duet of vegetable mousse.
It's a chainsaw to get into this.
I loved the mulled spice flavour that it had.
A lot going on there.
There is a lot going on. There's lots of flavours.
There's a lot of things shouting at each other.
Exactly.
Aggressively.
At the moment, I think that all I can really do is hope that they understand that crackling can be a bit temperamental.
The crackling isn't quite there. The crackling has to be perfect. You've got to give crackling a try.
That's the thing about cooking belly pork, isn't it? To get really, really... Oh, you're having a second helping.
Celeriac's
I love that celeriac.
Love that.
Anyway, could try harder. Yeah. Bread and butter pudding. This is the quintessential British pudding. Tony, Town Crier, but there's booze in there. This has got history, it's got passion. It's like a cloud, it floats through the mouth.
I've really worked hard on this bread and butter pudding, and I'm really keeping my fingers crossed that I'm going to get through this one. Really am.
I think where he's been very clever in that, you know, rum can overwhelm a dish, and I think he's done it very subtly.
Yeah, exactly. I really like that.
It's very subtle.
I love rum.
Yeah.
What have you seen?
He's curdled his eggs.
Oh.
That's such a shame, man, because it's curdled. Am I right?
Yeah.
Well, I don't know whether he has curdled it because
Hold the press.
it is the texture of the bread that makes it look curdled.
Tony's has been libelled here. I'm taking you to court, young lady. That is a perfect bread and butter pudding.
Well, this chicken tikka on a crispy paratha is absolutely mind-blowing. It is so full of flavour. The tamarind and date chutney is miraculous.
I hope Lloyd will be championing the dish. I think, you know, it's got all the flavours that Lloyd is used to eating.
That is unbelievable.
Isn't it unbelievable? I mean, it kicks culinary butt like nothing that I've tasted for quite a long time.
That great splash of the stuff on top, though.
There's too much of that. But it is the chicken tikka of all chicken tikkas.
Usually I ignore you, but in this case, I think you do have a point.
Chosen from hundreds of home cooks from across London and the home counties, only one will win the remaining place in the semi-finals. The judges can't vote for their own dish, so have they done enough to sway the others?
The chicken tikka is a total triumph. However, because it has strong flavours, it could polarise people.
Well, I have a difficult decision because there were 2 other dishes that I thought were really good. The bread and butter pudding and the chicken.
I'm 100% behind Tony's bread and butter pudding, but the curry is pretty good too, so who knows? I think it's the best, but it's up to the other judges.
And the votes are in.
Well, it's been a nerve-wracking wait for all of you. I can tell you that there was more fierce debate in this heat than in any other. So you have decided, judges, have you not? And I can tell you that the winner of this heat is... Angela's chicken tikka.
Congratulations.
I'm flabbergasted. I just can't believe it. When they lifted that top. I just was expecting Ellie's cheesecake to appear. And when I saw it was mine, and I had to look twice, I thought, God, that's my dish.
I'm pretty pleased, to be honest. I thought her dish was amazing, and I thought that was my main kind of competition. And I think it's a worthy winner, definitely.
Well, now I've got my hands into this food business, I'm looking for the next competition, I promise you. I'm going to win something with this bread and butter pudding.
I'd like to win now. I'm just really happy.
With an elderly lady found dead and her husband clinging onto life, Scott and Bailey uncover some disturbing family secrets as they return for a brand new series after the break.
Food glorious food.